Let's go down now to Joe Holden on the ground. Joe, you've been down there for a while. What's the latest from your vantage point?
Well, Yuki, they just rolled two big SEPTA buses down towards that area of the Vine Street Expressway, presumably to start and pick up some people. Remember, SEPTA is shut down in what is a box. Remember the Pope being here? There's that box system again where SEPTA is totally shut down. Trolleys, subway, and buses across Center City. The curfew is now 7 minutes in, and it is calm here. State police are here blocking the entrances to the Vine Street Expressway, but it is a seemingly calm Monday night, where we know in the last 2 hours things sort of got off the rails. Let's go ahead and roll the video from Chopper 3. You see the group protesting. They've made their way onto the Vine Street Expressway. The whole point of state police here at Vine and Broad is to protect the entrances to those state highways and that expressway. That did not happen. We understand from sources this is the large group of protesters that started at City Hall and then made their way down Race Street and then basically chiseled their way over to the area of 22nd and the expressway right near the Art Museum in the city's Fairmount section. And then we see from Chopper 3 eventually, if it's at this point in the video, where law enforcement deploys some sort of a crowd control chemical. We've referred to it as tear gas, and at this point we are still waiting confirmation on what agency that was. A spokeswoman for Governor Tom Wolf tells CBS 3, to her knowledge, she believed that it was local police. Local police, as in Philadelphia police, were still, at last check, trying to even make sense of what had happened down there because they considered that to be a state police incident because it was on 676. So still so many questions about what was a peaceful protest, but to put an asterisk next to that, a peaceful protest that did shut down a major artery in the city of Philadelphia, the Vine Street Expressway. There are numerous questions about their own safety when it comes to getting onto a highway. So working to get all of the details ironed out exactly as to what unfolded there. But there were earlier this morning some reports of looting still going on. Checking with my sources, other than some outskirts of the city, South Philadelphia, and some other places, a lot of the looting had had drifted down, had sort of died down. So this is the first sort of spike in a day that has been a lot about recovery and moving forward and trying to, in the words of a federal prosecutor, confront some of what was, peaceful protests turning into violent demonstrations. So at the moment here, a gorgeous Monday evening in the city of Philadelphia where it looks anything but. It is on this street surface at Broad and Vine, very calm.
Demonstrations, Joe, that of course are stemming from the death of George Floyd and